should we start the show?
Sure.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Stream Void
wow.
Podcast, episode 162.
Holy guacamole. That's crazy.
Religious experience guacamole is happening.
Yeah.
I am Mikey D, and of course, across from me is Curbstomp.
Hi.
You can find us everywhere under our respected monikers.
You sure can.
You can. And you are listening to the Stream Void Podcast. This is a show about life and video games and everything in between. And speaking of everything in between,
yeah.
how was your week?
It was fine. I was at the warehouse all week, almost all week. And being everything has to be secret at the work.
What?
They never tell you anything. It's always just like, I don't think it's a secret, but it's like, whatever.
Communication channels are
it's
terrible,
bad.
is what you mean?
I knew that on the Monday that I was going to be the only one at the warehouse because they were going out of town to pick up something.
Oh.
And it was all sort of, they bought out like some fixtures or something from the store. So they load up that. Anyways.
That's not exciting.
So they come back Monday night and I'm just talking to them, whatever. And then just as an aside, throwaway comment, he's like, oh, I'm not going to be here Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. We're going up to the other stores. And I was like, oh, wow, good thing you told me now because I would have come to work here tomorrow. And then I wouldn't have been able to go do my other work at the store because I would have had to be here doing this warehousing stuff. So thankfully they said something, but it was literally like when I'm leaving the warehouse. So I'm like, oh, I should go to the store tomorrow rather than Wednesday. And oh yeah, good idea. Thanks for the heads up there, guys.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So anyways, but it was fine being alone at the warehouse, just doing my thing. I mean, I'm basically alone there anyways.
Yeah.
We don't really, he's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing, and then whatever. So I was like that for the whole week, basically. Listened to a lot of audiobook stuff and podcasting.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Pretty good. Yeah, that was it, basically.
Nothing exciting, eh?
No, nothing exciting at all.
Exciting.
I mean, no, nothing really. Just making skids. Well, that was the other thing too, right? They didn't tell me they were going to the other store. So when we build their skids, we want them to be as nice as they can be.
Mm-hmm.
As high as they can be so they fit on the truck, and as full as they can be because we ship them and it costs whatever hundreds of dollars to ship a skid.
Yeah.
We want to make it worth our time, right? So I spend all this time making these skids, probably, an hour building them nicely. And then they get back on the Monday and I'm like, oh, that skid, I can fit a little more on it. And then we'll wrap it up. He's like, oh, we'll just wrap it up now. It's fine. And I just was like, what? This is how it came up that they're going to the other stores.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we're going to go up there. We don't have to, we're not shipping it. I was like, well, why didn't you fucking tell me this? So I didn't spend hours building these nice skids. I could have got so much more done by just building some shitty skids.
Yeah.
So anyway.
They have a truck they're taking up then?
Yeah.
Big truck?
Cube van, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have our own truck for sure. So I just wasted all this time building these skids.
What a good bunch of communicators you got.
I mean,
there.
whatever. I get paid either way, but it's like I could have done more stuff, but
you could have been more efficient.
I mean, it's, it doesn't end up affecting me in any way, really, but I could have, done a lot of other things that needed to be done. So
yeah, for sure.
Whatever. Whatever, dude.
Whatever, man.
But yeah, other than that, yeah. My good friend, she has her daughter working. We've been doing we have this bulk crap that we get.
Yep.
We have have I already said this?
I think you mentioned something about her coming in to do.
She continued to do that.
Thing. Yeah.
And it was smelling like mad garlicky. But she's so socially awkward. She can't she couldn't figure out how to use the microwave at the warehouse. So rather than asking me, she just ate her lunch cold.
How do you not?
Well, it's an old ass microwave, dude. At first I couldn't figure it out.
Is it one where you have to input the power level each time?
Yeah, you have to choose the how high you want it to be, but you don't know what order you have to press the buttons in.
Yeah.
So it was a pain, but
yeah, that makes sense then.
But she just ate her lunch cold rather than asking me how to use the microwave.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Kids these days.
Yeah, basically.
I mean,
but she's almost 20.
Kids these days.
So
that's still a kids these days. Acceptable age.
And it's just like she could barely ask me to like move the box for her because she can't lift these boxes. They're so heavy. Oh, can you move this on the table? Yeah, okay, fine, no problem, no worries. If you need anything else, just ask. So
just go ahead, just reach out, just use your inside voice.
Yeah, exactly.
And say words.
So, anyways,
I guess for some people it's not that easy.
Anyways,
I kind of want to build the store where people don't actually have to say anything. They can get all the information they need, like right out front, and it's like there.
Yeah, but I just
where
don't
they can
understand.
have like minimal staff interactions if they want. If they're that socially awkward.
I just don't understand how you get that way.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're just not socialized.
I guess
when
it's
they're children.
Well, that's probably what it is. Whereas, like when you or I were a kid, it'd be like, your parents would just be like, "Okay, go buy you want a drink? Here's the money. Go buy it.
Go buy it."
Now it's like, "Oh, Mom, buy me a Coke. I don't know how to ask for a Coke." So that's probably what it is.
I mean,
okay. When you were a kid, did you ever get the note from I don't know if your parents smoked, but did you ever get the note to be like, "It's all right for you to sell my son smokes to bring me home"?
No.
Yeah.
My father smoked, but he didn't live with us when I got to the age where I could actually go out and do that kind of thing. So he would get his own smokes.
Mm-hmm. No, I remember doing that when I was a kid, and that was a thing that would work. Just have a note from your mom.
Note from your mom.
Sell him some like whatever. I don't even know the name of a brand of cigarettes that we
Players
sold.
Kings Classic Lights with menthol.
No,
cinnamon hearts.
They weren't Players. No, they weren't Players. There's something else, but but I remember doing that when I'm like 7, 8 years old, going to the gas station and buying all this shit. So
I was a shy kid growing up, so.
I mean, I guess I was shy too, but I still, had to do stuff like that. Because if I didn't do it, then nothing was happening.
I was not I was not an outgoing child.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't talk to people.
I don't talk to people now. Like if it's not like, when you're like out and about and then all of a sudden someone will strike up a conversation with you and I'll be like, "What the fuck are you on, buddy? I don't want to talk to you." I don't do that.
I do that.
You talk to people?
I talk to people. Oh. If I'm like, "Hey, you got really cool hair," I'll be like, "Hey, man, that's some cool hair."
But do you continue talking with them like they're your pal?
If they continue the conversation.
Oh my God.
But if they don't, then it's like, fine.
Yeah. I'm not shy about talking to people. I just don't like it. Like when I hear people talking that don't know each other when I'm waiting somewhere, like in a lineup, I'll be like, "Oh my God.
That's awkward as frig."
Well, it's just like, oh, thank God they're not talking to me. Not that I can't. Because when they do, I do talk to them, but I'm just like, no, thank you.
I'd be like, "Hey, you, beard, what do you think?"
Hey, beard, hey, you bearded
hey,
fuck.
Beard, hey, beard, yeah, you, yeah, get over here. What do you get into this conversation?
Yeah,
we need a third opinion.
Thankfully, I just have my earbuds in, so I don't have to talk. I'll usually be like, "Sorry, can't hear you."
I just don't leave the house. If I don't want to talk to people, I don't leave the house.
I never want to talk to people that I don't know. It's like I know enough people already.
Yeah, I don't need to know you. It's fine.
Thank you.
God, I'm going to need to know a lot of people soon.
Yeah, that's your fault right there.
Yes, my fault for wanting to bring the most premium gaming experience to town.
Yeah.
Keyword, Frank, is premium.
Premium, they say. That means expensive.
It's gonna feel expensive, but it's not gonna be expensive.
I see.
We've got some interesting plans coming up, which I won't say anything yet about. But it's coming. We did just release our March newsletter.
Oh wow!
And so if you're on the mailing list, you would have gotten it.
I sure am not.
No. Did you do the?
I did.
Yeah, you're on the mailing list.
Okay, I'm gonna go unsubscribe real quick. I'm sure I got the email, but I don't look at my email. So.
Yeah.
Like, does anyone look at their email?
Some people do.
I don't. I got thousands and thousands of emails. Like, who the fuck?
I just cleaned out my inbox.
Oh my God.
And then I unsubscribed from all the things I didn't want coming into my inbox. I'm like, I don't care.
Need to start sending out those TikTok updates.
Yes.
Not a fucking email, Grandpa.
Yeah, the TikTok updates will be coming as soon as that funding is secured.
Beautiful.
Yes.
But yeah, that was it. Sorry.
Yeah.
That was it for work.
Good.
What about you?
Work went by so fast.
Oh, nice.
I didn't even know what happened.
Oh, perfect.
It was Monday and then it was Friday and I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
What happened? We negotiated. We're in the process of negotiating multiple contracts with the same contractor.
Yep.
Just on different projects. We had to lay everybody off except for one guy.
Oh my God. Everybody. So you're the only guy left?
Well, it's just the office staff right now and one guy.
Oh yeah. That sucks.
Yeah. Because work's been really crazy.
Like
the boys, they were hoping to get some more work down on the island.
Yeah.
But apparently the construction's not done yet. So now they got to wait. I'm like, oh God, come on, man.
Exactly.
I don't want.
So what are they doing? Just relaxing?
They just have to relax. I mean, we gave them an ROE back in December, so they can still claim EI, but it just sucks.
Yeah.
It just sucks. They're all the boys, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's one of the big problems with being friends with all the boys. Is like,
exactly. Sorry, I have to fire you.
it affects you a lot more than if you're not close to these people.
Oh, speaking of the boys, I should say that if I want to talk shit about the fucking Blazers, I'll talk shit about the Blazers whenever the fuck I want. Okay? You're on notice, okay? That was a message Mikey T got about me talking shit about the Blazers last podcast.
Yeah, so all the work boys, they're on the Patreon and they always listen on Monday because that's the day you go to work, right?
Yeah. And
I get a message at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock when they're on their way out. And I'm like, oh my God. I will shove this Patreon so far up your ass. Yeah. Talk shit about the Blazers.
The Blazers are our local WHL hockey team.
Yeah.
Major junior.
Yeah.
So. Anyways, they have low production values, and I stand by my statements.
He's such a big fan. So Wednesday, I sent the boys down to the island, and they come back. They did a 10-day shift. Come back on Wednesday.
Yeah,
and Wednesday is when the Coke got just pooped on.
The Coquihalla is our highway here.
Yeah. Highway 5, straight from Vancouver.
Highway from hell. Highway through hell.
Highway through hell.
Yeah, that's what. Isn't that the show?
Yeah. It's been on the highway through hell quite often.
Yeah. Well, I thought the whole show was about just the Coquihalla.
No, it's about a couple.
Oh, okay.
Highways.
Anyways, the Coquihalla's been on it.
Yeah, the Coquihalla has definitely been on it because it's super high mountain pass and it's just
slightly steep spots.
Slightly steep, yes. Yeah. And it gets dumped on by snow all the time. And so the boys are coming into Hope, which is right before that's the turnaround zone. Like you go to Hope.
Yep.
That's it.
And Hope is where they filmed Rambo.
Yep.
Was it Rambo?
Yeah, Rambo.
No, it's called First Blood.
Yeah, First Blood.
Yeah, it wasn't even called Rambo. Anyways.
And they're like, okay, we're in Hope. And I'm looking at the highway cams. I'm like, you boys want to get a hotel and just spend the night and come back Thursday? And he's like, nope, there's a certain WHL team playing tonight and I'm going.
Oh.
And you look at the highway cameras and it's just like at the summit, just backed up. All the way back. I'm like, holy crap. Are you sure? You sure you want to do that? And he's like, yep.
Gotta see him.
Oh
my God. You have season tickets or something?
Yeah. Season tickets.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Insanity.
I know.
Beauty. That's cool.
Yes.
I haven't been to a Blazer game since COVID.
I haven't been to one since 2000 something.
Oh my God, dude.
Because my dad had season tickets back in 92, 93.
Prime time, dude.
Bro, very prime time. That was when
that was like winning the championship, winning the Memorial Cup.
Yeah, back to back.
Future NHLers and shit like that.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, that was like the Darcy Tucker, the Drew McGinley days.
Oh, that's more like mid-90s, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
I was thinking more like Daryl Sador and early.
Oh
90s.
yeah, that's
Mark Recchi.
Mark Recchi.
Yeah. Anyways, hockey talk.
Mark Recchi way.
Yeah.
But apparently, Aaron Keller is one of my dad's the son of one of my dad's really good friends.
Okay.
Who lives out in Rivershore, so I was chilling at their house all the time when I was young.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Yeah, it was Uncle Marv and
nice.
The Kellers.
Nice.
And then he went to Japan to play hockey.
Nice.
Because Japanese.
Yes. That's what you do.
That's what you do, for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, work. That was it. We got to launch a lot of cool ideas for the hub.
Nice.
We're hoping there's a spot we might open up on the North Shore again.
Okay, well, see, you can't keep teasing me like this here, you asshole. You keep telling me, oh yeah, North Shore. I'm like, perfect, I can go there. And then you're like, nah, it's going to be downtown. Well, I guess I won't go that often.
Well, yeah, we went to the one downtown. We were like, oh, 1,600 square feet. Let's just take it. It's beautiful inside. Let's just do it. Whatever. And then we contacted a real estate company. They're like, oh yeah, at least. I'm like, great. Great. Thank you. That's awesome. But that liquor store just down the way there, not there anymore.
Which liquor store?
God, what was it called?
Where is it located?
What's that pub that's there? Pub and liquor store combination that's just down by the 7-Eleven.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
So that place turned into an Angry Otter and they moved to the new building.
Yeah,
that's by the turnoff to Halston.
Okay.
So that's 2,500 square feet.
Okay.
And
It is?
Yeah. They tore everything out of the inside. So it's all open.
So like the whole building?
No, just the liquor store section.
Okay.
Because it's actually a separate building.
Oh,
they're
they're
not
like
actually
connected though.
No, there's just there's a little walkway in between the two buildings.
Oh, really?
They're not actually connected.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's $25 a square foot,
Mhm.
mind you.
Mhm.
So it's a little bit pricey, but it's within doability.
Okay.
That's a word. Doability.
Doability. I like it.
Did we talk about the other building that was up the hill?
Well, yeah, because it was the one that another gaming business failed in.
Did I tell you how much it cost?
No. Too much.
So
way too much.
We were hoping it was going to be like $20 a square foot.
Double that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they want $37 a square foot plus $10 in other fees.
Yeah.
So like $47 a square foot.
Yeah.
That's $8,250 a month in rent.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's so expensive.
Yeah.
But extremely prime location, but it absolutely makes sense why there's nothing in there right now.
Yeah.
Though
mm-hmm.
we are getting a Fat Burger and it's going in there.
Oh, really? That's so far away from me though.
I know, but at least we'll be able to get delivery.
But also didn't another burger place fail in that location too? Wasn't that where Five Guys was?
No, Five Guys is way up the hill by the Rexall.
Oh, that's where I thought this was. Where was this other location?
This is by the Mr. Mike's.
By the Mr. Mike's.
Yeah, there's Mr. Mike's, there's Donut King, there's Mr. Lube.
Oh.
It's right across from Tumbleweeds.
Yeah.
Tumbleweed Toys.
Okay.
And there was a Menchie's in there and the Ruckers and Haven.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we're getting a Fat Burger, I guess.
So fat.
I think.
Pretty
it's a
primo location for it.
Yeah.
I mean, right by the college.
$37 a square foot plus 10, so.
Yeah, right by the university.
Yeah. God, it's so expensive.
Yeah.
It's so expensive.
Oh yeah. Well, that's like that's the new downtown.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Because downtown is
Crackerville.
And the rent down there is so cheap.
Yeah, that's because it's like a slum.
It's like, here you go, $15 a square foot. I'm like,
yeah,
cool.
What's the problem? Oh, there'll be a bum pissing on your door every morning.
Every once in a while.
Yeah.
By every once in a while, I mean every once in a while, every day.
Yeah. Every once in a while. Yeah.
Every once in a while on the daily.
Maybe maybe you get an hour or two with no urine. But
yeah.
Anyways.
But that little strip mall, in between 2nd and 3rd.
Downtown,
yeah. No, wait. Is it 2nd and 3rd? I can't remember.
I don't know.
But it's where there's the post office. God, what else is in there? I don't think there's anything else in there now.
I don't even know where it is. Anyways.
Yeah, that place has some units in it and they're like $16 a square foot, but they're all like offices.
Oh yeah.
Which is not what we need, which is unfortunate.
You need a window.
Yeah. Windows and doors and open spaces that lets the air flow through nicely.
Exactly.
What we were hoping for is one of the places up on Laval, because there's like a whole block of buildings that's just empty. But the zoning is IS1, which is like light industrial.
Yeah. Laval's that's a terrible location though.
But it's got the good sizes of places.
But the location sucks balls, dude.
There's worse locations.
Nah, I don't know, dude.
And
no one's driving down that road and being like, oh, look, a gaming store.
Yeah, but that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for people. We're not going to get that many people off the street.
I mean,
that's going to be like, oh, a gaming store.
But you don't think that something like busy like 8th Street would be more foot traffic?
It would be more foot traffic
by
for
people
sure.
driving by and being like, oh shit, Whereas Laval, it's jack shit.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways,
But
So thrilling-
that's where advertising and all that comes in.
thrilling Kamloops realty talk for everyone.
Yeah. Super thrilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, just flew by.
Nice.
It's now Sunday.
Yeah, I know it sucks. Why is the work week 5 days and the weekend 2 days? Who
Yeah,
set
we need
this
to go
up?
to 4s and 3s.
How about we just go 5 days off and work 2 days, and everyone gets a living wage for working 2 days?
Oh.
There'd be 0% unemployment
Yep.
instantly. We've done it. I've solved it.
Once once robots are more mainstream.
Roblox?
Robots.
Oh, robots.
Because if we don't have to have, all the people doing the menial stuff that robots can do,
Yeah, but you get
then it
like
would work.
they could have robots doing the warehouse work at my place. but
Exactly.
They're never going to pay for robots because the one-time investment is more than it'll cost to pay for me to work there for my entire life.
Yep.
So,
But that's the only way is that we can go to a 5 days off, 2 days on kind of.
okay.
Kinda
They'd also have
scenario.
to change the minimum wage to be like $100 an hour,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Yeah. Because who's going to do all the menial tasks?
Robots.
Exactly.
Robots.
Ribbits.
Yeah. Cool.
I played some games.
Did you?
Yes.
What'd you play?
I played shooty games.
I can't believe it.
Right?
I can't
That's
believe
so
it.
weird.
That's so weird.
So I played a lot of Apex. I actually streamed Apex last night.
Why?
I just felt like it.
Okay.
Yeah, Briscoe was like, "Hey, let's play some Apex." So I was like, "Sure."
Okay.
And of course, been playing Helldivers
Oh, yeah.
occasionally,
I've heard of it.
and then Tarkov mostly.
Tarkov.
Tarkov.
Oh, my God.
I know,
Excuse me.
right? It's crazy.
Did you enjoy your time? With those
I
three
have
games?
enjoyed my time in all those things.
Okay.
I've just been waking up thinking about Tarkov. Like, oh man, get back into Tarkov. Play
Okay.
some more Tarkov. Yeah, it's still Tarkov.
Yeah.
I end up with a lot of equipment, then I lose all my equipment, and then I wait for insurance, and I have too much equipment,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's Tarkov. I did go on a tear on one customs run.
Okay.
I actually destroyed a level 41 Chad on interchange.
A level 41
Yeah, it's
Chad?
like just straight up Chad.
What does that mean?
It means he had just crazy gear
Okay.
and stuff. But I think we speculated he might have disconnected because he was just standing there in the dark, and I one-tapped him right in the face.
Yeah.
And I went over and I was like, I thought he was a scav. He
Yeah.
was just standing there. And I went over and looted his body. I'm like, holy crap. Level 41. This crazy gun, crazy armor.
So he finally reconnected and was like, God damn it.
Probably. I took all his stuff, exfilled right away, and then tried to use his gun in another raid.
And
I'm
lost
like,
it immediately?
No.
Oh.
No, it went on an absolute tear.
Oh, okay.
I had 9 kills, 2 of them PMCs.
Oh my gosh.
It was great. It was great. And then, yeah, there was one. This won't make any sense to you at all,
Okay.
but you can play a scav, which is just like a random NPC you spawn in a
Yeah.
place, and you have some loot, and you try and get more loot, and it doesn't really matter if you die because you don't really lose anything because you didn't bring anything in.
Yeah.
But I spawned into interchange with a tank battery,
A tank
and you
battery?
can't get tank batteries unless you go to reserve because it's like a military base. And tank batteries are extremely expensive and extremely hard to get.
And what do you need a tank battery for?
I can't remember. There's a base
Okay.
upgrade I think you need it for, or there's a quest
And how do you, might I ask how you carry a tank battery?
in your backpack.
Okay.
It's big and it's heavy, and you can't, like, after you put it in there, you like your stamina just goes right down.
Yeah, I was going to
because you can't
say,
do
like, how
anything.
much does it weigh? Like 1,000 pounds?
Yeah, it's really heavy.
Yeah.
It's really heavy. But it's weird. I'm like, I spawned as a scav with a tank battery in a mall.
Just the random loot.
Just the most random.
Yeah. So you exfilled immediately.
I exfilled immediately. I was like, all right, see you later.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Crazy.
Absolutely wild.
You hit the lottery.
I did.
Yep.
We got to silver 3 in Apex.
GG's.
GG silver 3.
Yep.
But yeah, everyone got rank reset. So, you start your game and you see the top squad, and it's just like predator.
Oh, yeah.
Like, great. This is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it was just Apex,
Yeah. Classic Apex.
Classic Apex. I got too tired playing Apex.
Mhm.
And then I was like, I got to stop because we're just going to start sucking.
Yeah.
And then I just, I switched over and played some Tarkov.
Classic Tarkov.
Classic Tarkov. And then it
Nice.
was like 1 a.m. and I'm like, okay, I'm going to bed.
Crazy. Late night game and
Late night game and sesh.
Nice.
Yes. How about you?
I played a little game called Yakuza, the Japanese mafia. I mean, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth.
And little game should be in quotes.
Yes, little game, little huge game.
It's a little huge game.
It's still, I don't think I've found anything new too much now. Like last time I talked about it, I'd already found Dondoku Island.
Yep.
I'd done the Sujimon, like the Pokemon thing. I'd done the crazy delivery taxi game.
Yep.
There's been other little mini games that I found. Like it's not a mini game, but there's like a recycling center, so you can go clean up the beach, pick up garbage and stuff, and then you turn in the garbage and you get points to buy like prizes at the beach.
That's funny.
So I've done that. What else has happened in the game? I lost my character of I lost Kiryu. He went back to Japan, but Adachi and Nanba had come from Japan to Hawaii to visit me. But then since Nanba was a nurse, he went back with Kiryu because Kiryu has cancer and he's dying.
Oh.
I know, very sad. So now my party is Kasuga, Chitose, Tomizawa, and Adachi. And it's pretty good. I'm liking it. I've unlocked all the new jobs, I believe. So in this game, you only played Yakuza 0.
Yeah, Yakuza is the only, 0 is the only Yakuza game I
So in that one, you could change your style. So you'd be fighting beast mode and stuff like that. So the jobs are kind of the similar thing in this game. And the way you unlock them in this game is you go on a Hawaiian tour. So you go to the you go to the Aloha tours, and you can choose your event you want to do, which will be like, oh, you want to go have a water gun fight, and you'll go and you pay $1,000 and you go for like a day trip and you play with water guns, and it inspires them to think about a new job. So like the water gun one inspires Kasuga to become a desperado, and you're like a old west gunslinger and you have pistols and you wearing like chaps and everything like that. So I've done all those. I've unlocked all the new jobs and they're pretty cool. And I was like, okay, I've got everything. I can level these up. And then I was continuing on with the game and I got to a new store that I'd never been to, and I was checking out the weapons you can buy, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I can buy weapons for jobs I don't have unlocked yet. Because there's old jobs that are not in the game. One is called the Idol, which is like a Japanese idol, right? And you can buy the microphones for the job. And I was like, oh, I haven't unlocked all the jobs. I'm like, how the fuck do I unlock these other jobs? So now I'm like, God, there's even more for me to find here. But yeah, I'm loving it. It's so fun and just doing everything in it. There's so much to do. And I want to do it I want to complete all the side stuff before I beat the game, because in the Yakuza games, there's shit that you'll unlock that you would never use or you never need to use once you beat the game. Like in Yakuza 0, if you complete the property management story by defeating all the 5 billionaires, you unlock like the the Dragon of Dojima. I think it's called that. The most powerful fighting style.
Oh, interesting.
But we never unlocked it.
No.
We beat the game without it.
Yeah.
And then at the end, when you play premium adventure mode or whatever, it's like, well, I already kill everything in 2 seconds. I don't need a more powerful fighting style.
Yeah.
It would have been like, oh, this would have been cool for me to fight one of the bosses with or whatever.
Yeah.
So I want to do all that before I get to the end of Yakuza. I mean, what is it called? Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. So yeah, I'm loving it a lot. It's so good.
Yeah, very good.
I don't know if I unlocked any other things in it really, but yeah, I tried to go on another date in the game using the dating app, but it was a catfish. It was an old guy when I got there. Yeah, pretty sad.
Oh, speaking of old guys catfishing,
we'll
talk about that a little bit later.
Really?
Oh yeah. Not really catfishing, but old guys.
Old guys
pretending to be ladies.
Oh, weird.
Yes.
Well, why later? Why not right now?
Well, because it's one of the storylines we're talking about.
Right. Okay, I get what you're alluding to now. Tune in later.
Tune in next. Yeah, in a few minutes.
Yeah, that was it for gaming, really, for me.
Oh, very good.
I mean, I played more Yakuza Like a Dragon, the prequel one.
Yeah.
Just on achievements and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
When I wasn't streaming, I was like, I'll level up my guys a bit, you know. So that's basically it.
Very good.
I didn't watch anything.
No.
Do you want to know why I didn't watch anything?
Because you're too busy playing
I'm
Yakuza.
too busy to play in the Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Yeah.
Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. But I was going to watch something because last week, Mikey T was like, have you heard of this show called The Creator?
Oh, yes.
I was like, oh, yeah. I'm like, okay, on Netflix. I'll check it out, whatever. So I went to Netflix. I'm like, oh, it's not here.
What?
Yeah, I was like, that's weird. It must have got removed already. How did we dodge? I thought it was new or whatever.
It is, yeah.
So I was like, okay, weird, whatever, no big deal. I'll see if I can find it on Soap Today or something like that. I never did go to Soap Today or whatever, but then I was like, on Disney Plus last night.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, there it is.
Oh, okay.
It's on the wrong platform.
Oh, I'm just a dummy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never looked on Disney Plus, but it was literally like I scrolled down to American Dad. I'm like, oh, there it is right there. So I never watched it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm just a dummy.
No,
I thought that was a Netflix exclusive for whatever reason.
It was on Disney Plus.
Oh, there you go.
So I'll check it out
yes.
now that I know where it is. But yeah, I was just like, you just talked about it like it was brand new. Like, it's gone already? Like, what the crap?
Yeah, I guess I just... it feels like a Netflix exclusive because it didn't come to theaters, right?
Yeah. Well, when you have also like 3 different subscription streaming things, they get a little jumbled up a bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, there it is. But yeah, I didn't watch anything else. I mean, I did the movie stream last night and watched 2 atrocious movies from the 70s and 90s.
Nice. What did you watch? I was streaming, so I didn't have a chance.
Yeah, there was Microwave Massacre from 1979.
Oh, yeah.
Which was very terrible, but also had like the greatest ending of all time. It was so stupid. And then one called Suckling, aka Sewer Baby.
What?
And it's about a woman that goes to a abortion clinic / brothel to have an abortion, but then the abortion is like mutated and it goes in the sewer and toxic waste gets on it, and then it turns into like a big monster that's killing everybody. It was like, it should have gone more to like the Trauma style.
Yes.
But it was like not, it was too serious for its own good.
That sounds like a Trauma style
exactly
show.
But it was too serious for its own good. So it was pretty bad. Microwave Massacre was much better, even though it was way stupider and like,
as soon as you have a brothel / abortion clinic, you can't serious.
No.
You can't be serious after
that.
And
then they pull out the baby from the abortion and they're like, this is the world's biggest second trimester abortion. And it's almost a full grown fetus, basically. And then they just flush it down the toilet.
Frig, dude.
Yeah, it was
the frig?
It was so stupid, but then it got like way too serious. It wasn't serious in a good way either. It was just like they weren't trying to joke it up, you know? When they should have totally been joking it up. So
the hell.
And then that Microwave Massacre was like everybody had a joke for everything they said. Like everything was a joke. Even though they weren't funny, they'd be just saying like their lines were all jokes.
Yep.
It was like a vaudeville comedian act, basically. Just like, take my wife, please.
Ah!
You know, just stuff like that. So, but it was some of the like just the scene when his wife is in the microwave and he opens the door and she's just like, she's supposed to be dead, but she's just looking out at him like in the microwave. It was so funny.
Was there like giant microwaves?
It was huge. Yeah? It was huge.
And people would just get put in there?
Dude, it was like bigger than an oven. Like a literal oven. It was huge. This kitchen they had in this show was so stupid. They had 4 different ovens. Ooh. And they were all labeled for different. Like this one was where the fillets go. This was the broiling one. This was flambe down here. It was very weird.
Flambe?
Yeah, it was
the oven of flambe.
Yeah, it was very weird. It was it was interesting for sure.
That sounds wild.
And it was also like, you know, early like 80s. So it was just like, well, you know, this lady will be topless now.
Of course.
Like, you know, whatever.
It's a, you know.
She went they were walking by a construction site and there's like the hole cut in the thing where you could look through to the construction site where they sometimes do. And she's looking through it and a guy sees her like bent over. So he's like going to be a pervert and grab her ass. So of course, like when he grabs her ass, she's like, ooh! And her boobs fall out of her dress through the hole in the wall. And then the construction workers see it and they're running over to go grab them and they she pulls them out just in time so they don't grab them, you know?
Classic construction workers.
Exactly.
Just a bunch of booby grabbers.
Yeah. It was something else, dude.
Jesus.
It was something else. It was like they knew they were not making a masterpiece because there'd be like, for whatever reason, whenever something bad was going on in the house, there'd be like thunder rolling outside. And then the one prostitute that went back to his house, like, was like thunder, and then looked out the window and it's like all sunny and there's people running by and she's just like, oh, weird.
a little daytime, little sunny thunder.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, you know how it is.
Exactly. So I would recommend Microwave Massacre, not so much Suckling, aka Sewer Baby.